Hello. So, we're going to go back to Rune Factory today. I started this last week. And we're just going to go back to playing it. I have not done anything in regards to music yet, so I was just like, why don't I just put the Rune Factory startup music as my beginning? And I was going to do it at the main screen, but then it kept looping like that first song, so it kept switching between the two, and I was just like, well, let me just put it on the loading screen, like right before we go to this screen. And then I remembered if you don't touch the controller, it pauses like the music and everything. So there was still a little short time where there was no music because I was off doing something else. I'm so sorry about that. But we're going to be playing today. There is an event that's going to happen like immediately, so we're going to take care of that. But yes, we're playing Rune Factory now. That's my RPG. This is my first technically RPG for the game, for the system, I think. Huh? Everything is spinning.
I can't.
And yes, this is a girl you can marry. This is a girl you can marry. Yes, she still stays a sister after you're married. I don't understand it, but you know. Oh no, we have to take you to the church. So if you played Rune Factory 1, she is not a sister. She becomes a sister in between the two games. Her father is a priest, though. So I guess it makes sense, but like, I feel weird about like dating a sister.
I'm Laura. I'm the nurse and a sister here. I came here to visit Sister Stella. But I was so surprised to find you collapsed in front of me. It's fortunate that you're fine, but you need to take better care of yourself.
I'm sorry.
You can go home for today, but please be more careful next time.
This will not be the last time we enter this hospital, by the way. It's not even going to be the last time this week. So, but yeah, that's our new character. Just give me a second. It's going to take me a few minutes to remember the controls because it's been a week. But we are going to go talk to Annette because she's here. But yeah, she is a bachelorette, the one we just met, and she is a nun. I am not really into the whole idea of marrying a sister, but I know a lot of people are like that.
Day. The weather is so nice.
I think it's weird. I would have preferred her just staying a no. I would have preferred her just staying a nurse and just doing that, but because she still stays in the sisterhood afterward. I have a favor to ask you. It looks as though you've tilled your farm quite nicely. Well, young man, I have a favor to ask you. I am in dire need of a turnip. If you have any, hand it to Annette during her rounds, and she'll deliver it to me. I'll give you something in return for your service, of course. Good morning, Raguna, or is it good evening? Or maybe just a hello. It's kind of hard to tell time when you talk through letters. So weird. Anyway, keep in touch. So that's our letters for the day.
Here every morning to deliver letters. You can read your letters at the mailbox when you have mail.
Alright. Now I'm going to see if we do have a turnip, but I don't think it's time yet. I think it's getting close. Yeah, so we're at like 3rd stage. But we're not fully there yet. Let me take a look how much money I got. I got 300. I got a whole bunch of items in my inventory. We're just going to go out and fight a little bit. Now, we really just need to... We're at the point where, like, fighting isn't doing that much, even at the woolly stage. So, we're probably just going to worry until about, like, say, level 10. I think level 10 is probably, like, the highest point we could get really around here. And then we'll probably go to the spring... We'll probably focus more on the spring dungeon. We probably need to consider getting a different weapon, too, before we really venture too much in the spring dungeon. Or, like, do a lot of grinding, at least, in the spring dungeon. I do want to get some more metal while I'm down here. So I'm going to be ignoring a lot of these, but I am still going to get kill off the ones that are close to like some metal spots. And we'll continue like doing our little training until about like 10 or 11. That's usually a good estimate. Okay, and we got an insect hide. Listen, I don't know yet because I haven't looked at the footage, but I feel like maybe I have to apologize a little bit for the last stream because I did this stream on my birthday. I did it late on my birthday, and something happened. I'm still not entirely sure what, but I remember leaving that stream and feeling very disoriented. I had to end the stream a little bit early last time, and I just kind of wanted to apologize. I don't necessarily know what happened, and I actually ended up having to talk to my therapist about it because I'm probably gonna have to talk to my doctor about it too. But I did like a little 30-ish minute segment, and I'm gonna be looking over the footage. I had like a whole bunch of stuff that I had backlogged, and I needed to cut it up and stuff, so I did that first when I came back. But I just took like a break from like doing anything YouTube related for a bit, and so like this is really my first time. Like yesterday really was the first time I really came back to like YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. I still posted a little bit on like on Twitter, on X, but I really haven't been active on anything besides that, because I needed a hiatus for like a little bit to just see how I was doing. I needed that little bit of a hiatus to see how I was feeling. But I remember during the stream when I was talking during my birthday segment, and I put it out as like me just being anxious. I started talking really fast, and I just assumed it was the anxiety, right? And I remember it really bugging me. And I haven't seen the footage yet. I haven't re-looked at it because part of me is kind of nervous to see what I'm gonna say. But I remember that being a thing. Like at the very end, I was like, "Why am I talking so fast?" And then later on, after I did like a couple of hours of like Rune Factory, I was like, "Okay, no, you know what? Maybe it was just anxiety. I'm feeling a little bit better." And then suddenly I got very disoriented. Like I thought I had like gotten over it, and then it hit again, and I started feeling weird, and I assumed maybe that like I overheated or like I had a sugar rush or something, or not like a sugar rush, a sugar drop. I do have like insulin problems, so like sometimes that happens. But I remember feeling, I remember like stopping the stream because I was a little concerned about it, and I went and ate, and I checked, I was like doing like all my checkups. I was just like, okay, have I eaten something? Have I done this? Have I done that? All this. And I was still not feeling like me. I still didn't really feel like me. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to sleep and see how I feel after that. And I didn't really feel normal for like several days after that. So I don't know if it was like full on like I think maybe there was like a sugar thing going on with it, because like after eating I definitely felt a little bit better, but I think I might have overdid it. So yeah, like the next day I thought I was fine. I thought I was doing better until I listen, I've admitted before that I have bipolar 2 with psychosis. So like sometimes I don't feel real, and sometimes the world feels like a bit off. and I had an episode where everything felt like really far away. Like, and it was more the next day, and that's the thing that really confuses me, because like sugar's usually like a 1-day thing, like a couple of hours that I'm fine, but the fact that I didn't feel normal the next day, like I was still feeling off, and then I had that little episode. I'm just like, I don't really know. And I ended up talking to my therapist and stuff, and I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor about it and stuff, because like it's all just kind of weird. Which if you've never dealt with like psychosis or like delusions and like hallucinations and stuff like that, sometimes it can mimic things like a diabetic sugar drop or something like that. Like there's a lot of things that are medical that psychosis can feel like. So like that was part of the reason why I talked to my doctors, like I talked to my therapist about it. And they recommended me talking to my doctors about it to make sure, hey,
Oh, good
um,
morning.
you should probably still like if you're having any of these episodes and you're not sure, or if it feels strange and you're new and it's a very new symptoms, because I'm not like I've had sugar drops before, and I've never had it like the next day, like had an episode like that, and like that this is new to me. So I'm going to be talking to a doctor about it to make sure that like, hey, maybe there is something going along with like a sugar issue too. But like I was just a mess. I was a mess for like 3 or 4 days. I really burnt myself out. I know I did burn myself out. But I might have done something else too. I really had to crash out. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long. Anyway, Sister Stella is going to stay here for a while. It's because you're so reckless, Raguna. You're the first patient that has gotten me this worried. I'm sorry. Never mind, please just don't make me worry about you so much. But yeah, you know what, I'm going to talk to her again to make sure that, like, I get, like, counted as, like, a talk. I feel like I'm rambling right now, but, like, I don't really know how to explain it.
Good morning.
not accurately, right? Because right now, like, I felt so scattered when it happened. And then the next day, I thought I was doing better. I still felt off, and then I had that weird episode. And so now I'm just kind of confused. But I'm taking this week off. Well, not really taking it off, but I'm going slower this week. So we're only going to be doing streams like once a day. I think if I do a night stream or if I do double streams, the night streams are fine if I'm just doing it once a day, a single stream a day. But like if I'm doing double streams again, I probably won't even like call them out now. I think that might be better because like the day before the birthday, I did like a 7-hour stream, and then I woke up at 4 the next day, and then I streamed like from I woke up at 4, and then I started my stream around 10. And then did it till like 2 o'clock, and then I streamed again at 5, and I didn't sleep any time between then. And yeah, I feel like there was just a whole bunch of things that was piling up, and it just all kind of hit at the same time. So I'm just taking this week and just kind of seeing how things go. And I have to talk to my doctor next month anyway, so I'm just gonna contact him and maybe get a few more tests done to make sure that like something else isn't going along with it. Like I'm under the assumption now that maybe it was just like an episode, and again I'm surprised it's taken this long. like I was really worried like at the beginning that I was going to have a weird episode on stream like earlier. So I'm really grateful that it took this long. But like I don't really like it. I feel terrible that it happened. And I'm going to keep like the Rune Factory bit up, but I think I might just cut out like the birthday stream where I just talked about like all the stuff going on my channel, because like it wasn't I wasn't planning on talking that much. I was just going to do like a few little details, and then I just kept adding more and more to it and started rambling, and I don't even know why I did that. So, and again, I think part of it was anxiety, but like even I questioned some of the stuff that I was doing. So I'm just I'm gonna look through it, and I'm keeping it up on like Twitch for now. It's probably gonna be, I think it has until Wednesday for it to disappear. Um, so you can potentially see it. I'm not like trying to hide it or anything like that. I just don't know if I want to keep it posted on YouTube. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling a lot. I'm just confused. Oh yeah, Cross jumps up here a lot. I can't talk to him when he's up there. But either way, I'm just very confused about a lot of things right now. It's the disorder. It's really the disorder. It makes you confused about a lot of stuff. And so I it's one of those things that you can't cure either. So like I'm going to be spending like the majority of my life with therapists and like in mental health and stuff like that. That's why I kind of talk about mental health stuff a lot. I'm never leaving the system. I'm never leaving the system because of this disorder. That's why I'm so open to talking about it. I know what it's going to be like. um, this is just my life for the remainder. Hopefully I could always have like assistance and stuff like that, or at least like always have connections to meds. Please water the seeds after you sow them. Crops won't grow unless they have water. Make sure you remember this. I will pretend like that's brand new information for me. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, it's 2. It's 2 that does that. Okay. But yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for having like that moment on stream. I know I've had a sugar drop before on stream. We're gonna have to deal with that sometime. But Mist has to tell us. But I did feel bad about it, and I just wanted to spend some time talking about it. Sugar rushes are bad, by the way. You don't necessarily have to have diabetes to get a sugar rush. Or like I keep calling it a sugar rush, a sugar drop. You do not necessarily have to be diabetic to experience the sugar drop, but it can be a symptom of it. So like I've been insulin resistant for like since at least high school, probably earlier than that. And I am a diabetic risk, but somehow I've managed to get away from it, and I've managed to control a lot of my eating habits a little bit better. Listen, I can't pretend that I don't enjoy a good sweet every so often, but I've done a lot better. Like I used to be like really obsessed with sweets, but I've gotten better with it. But sometimes even when you're trying to control things and stuff like that, you could have your sugar drop. And there are certain sugars that are better for you, like peanut butter. Peanut butter is really good. Like if you're if you struggle with sugar drop, I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, but we always keep some around the house because Core is actually diabetic. And then I also have like sugar issues sometimes. So we use that as like an emergency supply. You can also get like granola bars and stuff as like extra carbs and stuff like that. There's so much that you have to watch when you have like diabetes and like insulin resistance and stuff like that. You have to watch your sugars, you have to watch your carbs. It's not even like the sugars that are just in candy. You also have to watch it if it's like fruits. Like I can't just I had to cut down on my orange juice, which I love fruit juices and stuff like that, but there is so much like sugar. Like even if it's like fruit toast, it's still considered a sugar, and my body just cannot process it normally. Even if I just eat peanut butter, like peanut butter still has a lot of sugar in it, and that's risky. Corn has a lot of natural sugar in it. I have to be careful about that. Dairy products also have a lot of sugar. Lactose is a sugar. Like there's just so much. And like a lot of, I don't know, maybe like other doctors will tell you, but I remember growing up a lot of them just told me not to eat sweets, but they didn't explain like the more like healthy sweets, right? They just told me to stay away from like cookies and cakes and stuff. They didn't really say, hey, you also need to be careful of like fruit juices, or like stay away from things that are like look healthier because they're natural, like fruits. Like you can't eat just like a whole bunch of fruit. Like a single apple is fine, but like eating fruit, like even if you're the one that like puts all the apples together and juices them one by one, that's still a lot of fruit. That's fruit sugars that's going into your body and stuff like that, right? Like, it's better to eat a single apple than it is to eat, like, drink a glass of apple juice. Like my brain is kind of mushy. Listen, it's morning time. I know this. I know this is just morning. my morning brain doesn't really work. But, like, there's so much you have to watch out for. And also carbs. And listen, I feel like for me, the sugars aren't really an issue. It's the carbs now. Like, I've been able to break off of a lot of things. Like, I've stopped drinking, like, soda. I haven't drunk, like, soda except for, like, maybe when we go to a restaurant, I'll, like, drink a soda then. Or a pop. I guess. I don't know why I'm calling it soda. We always call it pop here. But that's, like, the only time I drink it is if I'm, like, at some other person's place or something like that. Or a restaurant. And then I just drink, like, sparkling water or regular water every time after that. By the way, I heard that you went exploring on that flying island. It's not bad to be a hard worker, but make sure you don't get yourself killed. I won't. Hey, I got a question. Just an experiment, because I've been going to other places. What if I just went in here? Oh, shoot. Okay, I was trying to... She's going to be mad because I didn't put anything in it. I was trying to skip this cutscene, but I wanted to talk to her. Empty. Raguna, you have such a fine field and you're not shipping out anything? What a waste. I'm just waiting for it to, like... Okay. I was afraid it was gonna, like, immediately send me right into the thing after I was done. Okay. You know what? I guess we'll just cut down some trees. And we'll till the fields. A little bit with whatever we've got left. And then we'll go see Melody. We'll get our energy back up. Like, we're doing really good right now. Like, normally I struggle with this sort of thing, but... I also don't really worry that much about, like... I have to watch my health real quick. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't normally worry about, like, skill grinding until, like, later on. I'm more focused on the farming aspects, but I want to try and get as much skill grinding done as possible before the spring dungeon opens. I want to try and get that done as much as possible. Because what I usually do is that I just kind of like, oh, I'm running out of energy. Let me go fight something real quick. Get that level up. Do you hate baths, Raguna? I like them. Baths are great. They can wash your soul. Take a bath once a day for happiness to come to you. What's that? It's like a theme of mine. It's almost like church. Which is interesting. If you talk to Nolan after taking a bath, there's a chance. Oh, hi, Peach.
That's not...
Hi, welcome. This is the new game we're playing. How are you doing today? Hello, hello.
Good evening.
It's a farming game and an RPG. So, like, there is this is actually a spin-off of Harvest Moon. So, it essentially is got the farming aspect. I'm pretty okay. How did you celebrate your birthday? Well, part of it was playing this, and then you saw some of it. And then when I went home, I just mostly hung out with family. It was mostly hanging out with family. I had some cake, and I just relaxed. I think I may have burnt myself out when I was first playing this on stream. So I just spent like a few days off stream and not really doing anything. So I just had to chill. I just had to chill for a few days because I like really burnt myself out. I actually spent like a little bit of the stream starting it out. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. It happens. It happens. But yeah. So we've already done some fighting today. I'm just trying to use up what like all the excess energy. I'm in a spot where I won't play games for a bit again. Oh yeah, I get that. Played too much the last few weeks. I get that. I get that. Like sometimes I'll play like obsessively offline, and then other times I'm just like once I'm done streaming, I'm just like I don't know what I want to do. I'm just kind of sitting there and I'm just like I don't know. Like I did my required gaming and now I'm done. So, but I did finish a game earlier today. I was playing No Place Like Home because I was missing a couple of achievements on there. But I finished that today, and now I'm just like, I don't know what to do now. Probably get back to work. I've been playing that while I was doing work because I've had like a little bit of a backlog. But yeah, it's fun. So I don't think you work Sundays, correct? I'm assuming today is your day off? I could be wrong. Either way, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Man, this music is really comforting. Right? This is probably my favorite of the Rune Factory series. There are some like faster paced songs. I worked in the morning. Oh, okay. See, I know a lot of places, maybe it's more US oriented, I'm not sure, but a lot of them are like, well no, I'm assuming it's European too, but a lot of places around here just like, don't have work on Sundays. So I didn't know if that was the case with you. Let's see, I'm gonna sell that grass, because I don't really have anything else to sell. But this game is a little bit different than other games because oh yeah, same here. Besides my main job, I do work for my dad as well. Ah, okay. Okay, I understand then. Let me see. Just gonna go to my chest. He has his own company. So I write invoices and offers every Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. It's nice that you're able to work with your father like that.